This is a Your Last Resorts production.
And welcome back to the Your Last Resort podcast with your host, Brandon Lejean, aka the Shoe Comic. How you guys doing this week? I hope everything's going well for you guys. This week is a great episode. We got my childhood friend and creator of sophisticated lifestyle company clothing, Jake McEntee. It's a super fun episode. We just joke around, have a great time, have a super fun time. It's a good episode. Yeah, man, thank you for coming back and listening if you have. I know I sounded a little maybe down in the dumps. It's been a tough week. I found out yesterday that my childhood dog that I've grown up with, Zoe, some of you know her. She just turned 13 years old, and unfortunately she has bone cancer. She has bone cancer in her back leg for sure. Don't know where else it's spread. The vet kind of told me to be prepared to put her down at any time. She has a crack in that leg too, so um, it's gonna eventually break in half, and she won't be able to walk. We don't have a date when she's gonna be gone, but kind of when she can't be herself. She's still preppy, hops around on three legs, still always excited to see me. Loves when she gets treats and all that. So she's still herself, and when she's just kind of a shell of who she is, she'll be put down. But love your dogs, man. Go pet them. I'm sorry for kind of a like a bleak intro. Kind of got a little choked up right there. Gave myself a second. It's just sad, and it's a bummer. And I won't bum you guys out anymore. It's a super fun episode. But yeah, man, whenever she passes, there might not be an episode that week, or it's just gonna be a really fucking sad episode. She's my best friend. But anyway, man, some cool things. Christmas was this weekend. I hope it was good. We in the studio when we have guests again, and you're gonna be able to see more of a background. We have a giant banner now to hang. So we have a cool Your Last Resort banner for the background. My father actually and my mom got me this bat made. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's upside down. My bad. It's engraved with the Your Last Resort podcast with Brandon Lejean. You got that. I'm going to move the mic and get a little closer to the camera. Super awesome. So we're going to get that up in the studio. It's badass. I just like to walk around with it and pretend I'm Negan from The Walking Dead. All I need is some barbed wire. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm kind of just, my head's all over the place. I actually didn't even wear shoes for the kicks of the cast, and I would go back, but you know what, man? The kicks of the cast this week are just some good old-fashioned Nike slides. Can't go wrong with them. Can't beat them. Everyone's got to have a pair of these. They make a world of a difference. Can keep your feet warm during the winter. You ain't got to have sweaty-ass feet like when you wear like moccasins or slippers or whatever, but you ain't got to be cold when you wear sandals. And you know how us white people, we love sandals. So we're going to go into the avid deserter segment. You guys aren't going to believe this, but on my cell phone right here, I actually have the list. So I'm not just guessing at where my ranking's falling. This week is a fun one. We have Violet Crumble. Some of you have maybe never ever heard of this candy bar because neither had I. It is it's the way it shatters that matters. It's kind of funny because it's all yellow and shatters is like a nickname for wax. That's kind of funny. It looks like that. But anyway, it's a shattering candy coated honeycomb. So it's like a honeycomb candy bar. It's it's called Australia's Violet Crumble. I didn't see that. Shout out my man Steve. Shout out all my Aussies down under. Got to go to Bendigo to get one of these. So now we're going to try the Violet Crumble. Would you guys be annoyed if I just did an Australian accent the whole time? I'll give it a rating in an Australian accent. All right, let's see how this is. Okay. I do not like the texture. It kind of feels like I'm eating a piece of drywall. I'm not gonna lie. I know maybe none of you have had this, but my cousin went to astronaut camp when he was young. He brought back astronaut food like the ice cream, and the texture of this is a lot similar. Here's the thing. Texture and first bite are pretty terrible. But I'm going to be honest, it's pretty light and it grows on you. It's not an exceptional candy bar. Like, it's not anything to, I suppose, write home about. But it's also not terrible. I'm going to give this one. I'm kind of looking at these other ratings because I don't really know what I want to give it. I'm kind of stuck around the 8 range. We got a Lindor truffle at 8.2, S'mores bar at 8.1, Hershey's cookies and cream at 7.8. I'm going to give this one a 8.0 on the dot. Oh, my bad. I'm going to give this one an 8.0 for all my friends down under. There you go. So 8.0 for that one. It's not bad. It's just, I don't know. You know, Australia, man, they like Vegemite. The fuck is Vegemite? I couldn't tell you. I don't know the answers, man. But enough of my pre-ramblings by myself. It's a good episode with the guests. We still got stickers available. There will be an episode next week. I'm going to be out of town. I'm going boarding up in Big Bear, but we will pre-record, so some of the references and things we talk about might be a little late. We're going to have my cousin Travis Miller. It's going to be a fucking awesome episode. And we still got stickers. Yeah, I mean, comedy's just kind of dead right now. Only about one mic I can hit a week. Trying to stay safe with the cases rising. Everyone out there, please stay safe. Number of cases in hospitals are insane right now. Hopefully we get that $2,000 stimmy instead of that $600 one. And yeah, man, reach out to your loved ones, pet your dog, and most importantly, thank you for letting us be your last resort. So enjoy this episode with Jake McEntee. See ya. And welcome back to the Your Last Resort podcast with your host, Brandon Lejean, aka the Shoe Comic. This week I have a special guest, Jake McEntee, who has just started up his new clothing company, Sophisticated Lifestyle Company. He's rocking it right here on the podcast. The link will be in the bio if you want to check it out. He's also a good childhood friend of mine. It's going to be a fun podcast. Thanks for doing it, buddy. I appreciate it.
Of course, man. I'm excited to be on here. Your other stuff's pretty good, so
No,
feel
I
honored.
appreciate it. It's fun to have you on finally. It just unfortunate timing that you're out in Virginia right now, or else I could get you on in studio and all that. But honestly, it's probably better with all the crazy stuff with COVID and all that that's going on. So,
All this stuff rising now.
exactly. So I want to talk a bunch about you and your company and put all the squad and the listeners onto it. But first I want to, we like to break the ice here, do a would you rather. So the first would you rather that we're going to do is, would you rather run everywhere you go but have free plane tickets, or never be able to fly but you have free gas? So
Well, the problem with that is like, do I have to run while I'm on the plane since we're moving, or am
No.
I?
All right, that's a good question. You're looking at it like this is a genie presenting it. You're not gonna get conned out of some shit where he's like, "You want unlimited women," and you're like, "Yeah," and then they suffocate you to death or some shit.
Exactly.
So no, you don't have to run on the plane. So you got to run everywhere. You got to run around town, all that. But you do get free plane tickets anytime you leave. I suppose you would have to run to the airport, which is not ideal.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm only like 3 blocks from the airport out here, so
Might not be a bad. Free gas though, man. You might have to just obviously it would suck driving from Virginia to California or vice versa, but I mean, free gas is free gas, dude. I just wouldn't fly a lot. I just drive, learn to plan stuff out.
no, I would say at this point now, since I'm in Virginia, my girl lives in Cali, so I'd say free flights because then I'd be able to see her.
That's
But
true.
if I was still in Cali, dude, my truck gets 7 miles per gallon. I'm taking free gas all
Yeah,
over.
dude. You need that extra mileage. I feel you. Yeah, it's one of those things where I hate running, so I couldn't imagine having to run everywhere. I think I would just not leave my house ever.
Bro, I broke my back. I can't even go do anything anyways.
Yeah, this is more just like a Make-A-Wish dream come for you. You're like, I want to run again. I want to get on a plane. You're like, I could barely walk right now.
Yeah. Dude, I had to crawl my way from the couch to here.
Oh shoot, man! I appreciate you calling. They got you held up with some strings, like Pinocchio and shit, so you can do this podcast.
Yeah, bro.
All right, man. All right. So you're going with running everywhere but free plane tickets.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, I'm gonna go with the gas, free gas. I hate running. I would be in great shape though. Probably wouldn't see anyone ever. We're gonna move though into. I want to talk about your clothing brand. So you just started, about a month ago. I would say is when you kind of dropped everything, or a little before that. You came out with sophisticated lifestyle, the company, and and it was cool because I hadn't talked to you for a while. Just with COVID and everything, we didn't see each other. I haven't seen a shit ton of people, and then I was off at college for a while. So it's cool to see, this next chapter in your life, you starting this up, starting your own company and all that. It has a super cool message, and instead of me butchering it, I want you to be able to talk about it for a minute.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, I started it for well, I've wanted to get into clothing and stuff like that for a while now. My sister
Mm-hmm.
gave me a nice little push to get started. But yeah, pretty much the two things I wanted to get was like, being someone that's into like BMX and dirt biking and snowboarding and stuff, we're always classified as those like weird guys or the misfits and stuff.
Yeah.
Like being into like more punk music and stuff too. Like everything's always classified as a misfit. So like I wanted to start a brand that like, we could be understood for the misfits that we are, which is like
Mm-hmm.
why on here and stuff. I got that skull with the top hat, the monocle, and a little tobacco pipe coming out and stuff. Just kind of like that ironic, like like we're sophisticated, but really it's a bunch of us with big balls to the wall, bro.
No,
Not much
I
else.
totally.
But
Yeah.
yeah, and then actually I got here. Let me check. And then I got on here too. I'm gonna turn around. Got my other big reason, a huge thing is the National Suicide Foundation
Yeah.
Lifeline. I feel very strongly towards suicide prevention and awareness. That is something that is huge for me. I've had a couple family members who have killed themselves, one distant, one very close to me. And I've had a couple friends who have attempted or have. And it's just one of those things that, it's like we need to end the stigma of this and that with it, need to have more people talking about it, not just the month of September for some
Yeah.
little post on social media. Like, and that's why 50% of all proceeds for anything that's suicide awareness, whether it's a hoodie, whether it's a shirt, stickers, anything like that, 50% of all the proceeds I'm donating to the foundation, and that's going to be permanent. That's not going to change. Like, I won't ever drop down or anything. And
Yeah.
I'll be posting proof and stuff at the end of every month when I donate to on my stories on Instagram. But yeah, I just, it's one of those things where it's they're suffering, they're struggling, and I want to do everything I can to help.
Yeah.
I love being able to spread some awareness out there. I was talking to Brandon Marshall for a little bit. He's
That's
asked for
awesome.
a picture of the shirt, so hopefully gonna send him a shirt or two, and he'll be able to spread awareness as well. Reached out to a couple other people, and we're gonna see what we can't do with that. So pretty excited. I actually got a couple shirts right here I want to show real fast too.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The
If you send me any artwork, they'll be edited into if any spot you want them. But yeah, let's see them.
Yeah, so this is like the girls like racerback little stuff.
That's
Got
dope.
a
I like the
crop
small
top.
logo on it
Yeah, I got that in white, black, and gray.
for sure.
This one I actually haven't dropped yet. I'm gonna be dropping it pretty soon. It's a long sleeve,
Oh,
and it's
that's
a
hard.
new with the pink and blue.
I like that.
You can during the checkout, if you click the option of black and white, once I drop it, then I'll do a black and white logo instead on it. But yeah, I'll be dropping that with a video of one of my buddies doing a couple backflips on a snowboard.
Fuck
So
yeah,
he'll be
dude.
wearing
That's gonna
that
be
stuff.
sick.
Yeah, dude. So that'll be sick. Obviously got the stickers and stuff right here too.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing all those out.
Dope.
But got that stuff, and also what's gonna drop with it is some more videos of him snowboarding in our flannel that we got.
Ooh, I like that flannel, dude. That's nice.
And gonna be dropping that stuff. Got more stuff too. Got hoodies, t-shirts, suicide awareness stuff. It's all on the website. Just want to get those in there and get the the two different hat styles we got here.
I like those.
But
I like the one you're wearing a lot.
thanks, man. Yeah, I like them a lot. They came out pretty well. So I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty happy with everything, how it's been going and stuff. Really excited. Got a couple sponsors. I have got a model up in Canada, one in Belgium, and then also got, so should be posting some pictures soon with that.
Nice.
with
Right
those.
there, a reason to go check it out. Models. Go check that shit out. Follow them. Lie to yourself that you'll slide in their DMs. Never will. It's cool. We all need that
Yeah,
self.
man, you gotta all my yeah, man, got their yeah, I mean, you can check them out too. I got their pages in my highlight reels on Instagram, so you can check
For
that
sure.
stuff out too. And then got a chick that I just sponsored, send a shirt tomorrow for skateboarding, so she's gonna be doing that. Gonna hopefully be talking to Von Wolf or Chloe Von Wolf soon, so see if that works out or not. She's kind of she just started a primo band, so
That's awesome.
going to be going into all that. Hopefully, get that metal band crowd in there, and then got another skater dude that's in it, and a couple dirt bike videos and stuff coming soon too. So hopefully, going to be getting all that stuff out.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, that's super cool hearing all these things about that you're doing with it, the different ways you're reaching out and all that. Having a like a reason behind your clothing and a message is really important. It's a very saturated market, much like being an artist of any form, whether it's your own company, a comedian, a musician. There, you have to find things that make you different. And so, I like that you're looking to the different people and you're touching on a very serious subject. Now, something that I ask a lot of creators is what's been most difficult for you in starting up a new company? We've had some other people with their own clothing brands and they've talked about it. I'm curious to hear from you what you think makes just starting a clothing brand and all the obstacles, and what to you has been the hardest ones to overcome.
I mean, personally, mine is just in the beginning trying to figure out and learn the technique of getting my designs on different types of like material and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of trial and error to go from polyester and cotton to spandex to stuff like that, because I'm dropping some leggings pretty soon for girls. I'll be dropping 2 different kinds of leggings. So like
Oh yeah.
it was a little bit difficult at first trying to figure out the different ways about it. And I don't know, it ended up taking me a decent amount of, pissing away some money in clothes to
Yeah.
learn. But that's why I just delayed dropping it an extra month to make sure I like really figured it out, talked to some other people who had clothing companies, because, doing the regular vinyl is pretty easy, but actually getting like your design and your like image on
Yeah.
it's a type of material. So to get that on there and to get it to stick and make sure it goes through washes and dryers and stuff like that and like still comes out clean, like that was probably the most difficult part at first, because I don't have like 20 grand to drop on
Yeah.
an entire warehouse full of stuff
Yeah.
to make, so I had to buy like the single machines and do them one at a time. And then when I dropped it, one thing the next few days I was just one after the other doing stuff and trying to get them all done and shipped out and stuff, because I like one-man crew over here. So I actually got
Yeah.
to get to get more time for me, I actually had my girlfriend in charge of my Twitter account for it and stuff
Oh,
like that.
fuck yeah.
So you can take care of all that stuff. I just focus on the Instagram and do the actual clothes. And whenever I have free time, I'm just marketing, dude, talking to a bunch of people, seeing what's going on, trying to, or finding different skaters, find different stuff like that who are allowed to, because a lot of people you talk to will be like, oh, I can't have a contract where
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
in a video skating, I have to be wearing this company brand, or if I'm doing, so trying to find people who are at that professional skill, who can hit those 10 stairs and who can hit all the flip tricks and do all that stuff, and like, aren't like fully sponsored yet. And
Yeah. Finding that diamond in the rough.
Yeah, so doing that, and then some dude that I met a little while ago during cryotherapy for my back,
Mm-hmm.
he races Supercross, so he's looking for somebody to throw a sponsor and throw a logo on, like just for free to throw a logo on his bike. And I was like,
Yeah.
dude, so I sent him an email the other day. So I was like, I'm trying to get on that. Like if I
Yeah,
could,
dude.
and I'd be sick to have my logo riding around a Supercross, Angel
Mm-hmm.
Stadium, stuff like that. Like that would be a dream. I grew up riding my whole life, so that's something I would love to have.
Yeah, dude, I think you're doing all the right things with committing to it. And that's funny. You're talking about how you can't just drop $20,000. It is a weird kind of thing where you have to spend the whole corny saying of spend money to make money. You really do have to do that. I mean, worst case, if you're homeless, at least you have a shit ton of clothing to wear while you're homeless because
Yeah.
it's gonna get cold.
Yeah.
But I think I think you're gonna be all right, man. I think it's super cool. I think it's cool that you're talking about the suicide stuff. We've talked about that on podcasts and episodes here before, just how there's kind of a negative stigma that
Mm,
comes with mental health, and we're in this weird generation. I was talking about this yesterday where I think we're more in touch with our feelings than a lot of people because it's became a point of emphasis to talk about mental health, make sure people are okay, especially men who are you're not, a generation ago you were raised, you didn't cry, you didn't feel emotion, anything like that. And I still think it's weird though because we still have a generation around that believes that and a generation that grew up parenting like that. So you still see it passed on ours. You still see parents, some parents, people probably can't tell their parents how they really feel and all that. So it's important to have like friends that'll check on you. Clothing like this is a meaning. You never know who sees your message and takes it, and it's what helps them, and that's really really cool, and I really really mean that. I'm not just saying this to have time added to my podcast because I could say a lot of other nonsense.
I
I
appreciate it.
think it's fucking awesome, dude.
Thanks.
So
To pass on that, I want to say one more thing is
yeah, no, go ahead, dude.
no, I really appreciate what you're saying, and I do want to just put it out there that like anybody at all, if you are feeling down, if you've been depressed, if you feel suicidal, anything like that, like I am urging you, if you're not going to call or talk to anybody that you know or feel comfortable with, or if you do know me and feel comfortable with me, go ahead and contact us, man. Our DMs are always open. You go on
Yeah.
our Instagram and just talk to us. I promise you, I'll get back to you. It'll be discreet. Nobody will know. Like, that is something that I do want to let you know. Like, I'm here for you. And if you're looking for a sign to keep going, man, this is it. Just like my shirt says, it's we're always here for you, and there's plenty of people here for you. The world's a lot better place with you in it.
No, I agree. And I mean, and same for me. Anyone who's listening to this, if you're a listener, you're part of the squad, and I fucking love you guys. And I still can't believe that more than 4 people listen to every episode, and that I have consistent listeners. And if anyone, whether it's your first time listening or your 41st time listening, it would bum me out so much to hear anything about that. And I know that that sounds ironic because I think about 6 times a podcast I say I'm gonna kill myself, but dude, I'm a comedian. You want a literal podcast? Go listen to fucking NPR. Go listen to talk radio. I'm here. The second episode, I said I'd rather eat a dick and sit on a cake than sit on a dick and eat a cake because I hate cake. I say shit I don't mean, okay? You can't hold me accountable for the things I say on this microphone. It takes powers on me. It's evil. It's an evil microphone that makes me say crazy shit.
Did you
Um,
pick up the tradition of pissing on your dad Christmas morning or what?
I didn't, dude. Whoever tradition that was, good for them. Yeah, no one decided to give me serious answers. Which here's the thing, or 2 people did, but here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest. I love that no one gave serious answers because
Yeah.
what would have not been fun reading on the podcast if I was like, we make a gingerbread house, we look at Christmas lights, we sing the Hanukkah song. Like, yeah, no one gives a fuck about that. They want to hear how you piss on your dad and fuck clowns, and that's why we're your last resort and why we're here.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. Guys, make sure you go check it out. We're going to talk about it some more. We're going to come back to it and all that. We're going to move into a segment, but yeah, check out the clothing brand. Link will be in the bio. If you're listening, you can find it, you're on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcast, all that. It's in the bio. You can find his Instagram. The @ is on if you're watching. It's in the YouTube bio. All that we know how to do that shit properly here. So we're going to move into the first segment, the Avid Deserter. So again, guys, we're doing a Zoom one. Can't do candy bars on Zoom because I've tried all the generic candy bars, but I want to hear your top 3 desserts and your least favorite dessert.
All right. I know that coming from me towards you, which you're a huge sweet tooth person, this is gonna make you upset. I'm honestly not a dessert person.
It's okay, man.
I do have a couple favorites. I mean, but like,
okay.
It's overall, it's like I'm not a huge. I only eat dessert from Thanksgiving to New Year's. I don't touch candy or anything the rest of the year. So
no, dude, that's good. That's good that you do that. I am gonna have all fake teeth by 35. Like this segment's all fun and games now until I'm rocking dentures by episode 200.
He's got to move to the south, bro.
Yeah, welcome to the just have all my missing teeth. I'll wear every Kicks of the Castle will be Crocs or bare feet. Today I'm rocking my bare feet.
I got Crocs all over my house. What you talking about?
Hey man,
I'm Crocs upstairs right now.
I know, dude. You were born to live in Virginia. There's 2 Virginias, right?
Yeah, it's West Virginia.
That's cool, man. I don't know. We have like some states that are similar, like Kansas and Arkansas and Virginia, and there's just like, I don't know, why do we need 2 of them? That just seems lazy. Like think about it this way. Think about it this way. I know there's 50 states now, and it'd be hard to come up with 50 names, but I'm pretty sure the Virginias were one of the first 13 states. So that's just fucking lazy on whoever made that shit.
North and South Carolina too.
Yeah, dude, just make them Carolina. Let's have 48 states, 2 big ass states. Why do we need 2 of them? They're the same thing too. But if you blindfolded me and dropped me in one of them, I'd be like, Virginia. I wouldn't know. You drive me across the borders. It's the same place.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. But anyway, you're good, dude. Just give me what you like. Then I actually genuinely like to hear people's who aren't a big sweet tooth, because I like to see, I guess, what more like level-headed people like. Because when you talk to the crazy sweethead people like me, like one of my top 3 is fried ice cream. A lot of people are like, "What the fuck is fried ice cream?" And I'm like, "You don't have that." What?
I do want to try that though.
It's pretty good, dude. They sell them like probably not anywhere in the Virginias because there's probably not a lot of Mexican people, but it's sold at Mexican restaurants, and it's really, really fucking good. And yeah, I might go get some tonight because I'm a piece of shit. But anyway, dude, what top 3 favorite desserts?
All right, I gotta say cheesecake.
Just basic New York cheesecake.
Dude, it doesn't matter. Just cheesecake.
Okay, any cheesecake.
It's not chocolate. Like I don't want cheesecake, but dude, when I was working on the ambulance, me and my partner Adam Sehal, we literally bought an entire cheesecake and finished the entire thing in between calls.
Oh God, dude.
Bro, we were trying to pull up to the next call and we felt so sick, but it was worth it for sure.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Jeez, man, you were gonna miss a call with the diarrhea you were taking in the bathroom. That's disgusting.
I got diabetes just from that night.
Hey, man, it's a problem if I'm telling you that's too much sweets. Like I'm like, hey, man, there'd be like a crackhead being like, you should smoke a little less crack. Like I need to take a look in the mirror right now. What do you mean?
No, for sure, dude. And like I said, like I'm not even a sweet tooth person, but like, man, when it comes to cheesecake, that's one thing where I just can't stop eating it.
I get you, dude.
The other one for sure would be Rita's. Like
Rita's, dude. Rita's is really good. What's your go-to order at Rita's? For those of you who don't know, Rita's is a shaved ice place, and how they do it is it's one of the things you can get is it's like custard on the bottom, shaved ice, and then like a custard swirl on top. So it's ice cream and shaved ice. You can get just straight shaved ice. They even sell like cakes and ice cream sandwiches if you want that. But that's kind of what people go there for. What do you get?
So I actually go with the no custard because it gives more room for the actual shaved ice.
Yeah.
And you're going to judge me hard on this, but I make sure I order it half and half, and I split it left and right so the flavors don't seep. You know what I mean, right? Like I got to keep it separate.
Okay. I
And
like
I
it.
get half root beer, and I get half cotton candy. So,
Okay, I have to judge you. I've showed my judgment for cotton candy flavored products. It's a very childish dessert flavor to like, but
it's bomb.
um, no, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not like
Yeah.
it's not bad. It's not bad. It just is. I eat 2 bites of it and I'm over it. I'm more concerned on the fact that you have to have them separate. Like, is this why? Why do you get
Well,
them
'cause if you
split?
split it, so like if you split it left and right, then the flavors don't overpower.
Oh, dude, I'm hating on you. You're in the year 3000. Cause if you get cotton candy root beer, it's root beer, root beer, root beer, root beer, cotton candy, cotton candy. Okay,
Yep.
you're.
I'm,
I'm here and you're up here, dude. You're the
oh,
verbal meme, the one where it's like the person and then he's like glowing and you can see his brain. That's you. You're just
yeah.
the whole step above me. Damn, wow.
Hey, once you're 24, you'll have the wisdom. That's why.
Yeah, dude, this is just grown up shit you figure out.
Yeah.
Any of you young listeners, you'll
Yeah.
learn one day. You'll get it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. And
Wow,
then
that's a next level. I'm genuinely impressed. I was ready to shit on you. All right, dude, good job.
because
Good
then you
job
get
with
any
it.
flavors and it always is fine too.
No,
Because like
that's
if you get one that's super strong and one that's not, and then
mhm.
what happens is like the syrup in it seeps down into the other one, and then it just like kind of mixes into another flavor
Yeah.
rather than having your like I want cotton candy right now or I want root beer right now. Like so it's and because they split it top bottom, so you have to
Mhm.
like ask them when you order it. I type it in online. I'm like, make sure to split left and right. And then I put like a smiley face so they don't spit on my shit. Like,
Yeah. I feel you. I put in the other day I really didn't want pickles on my burger and I typed up please don't put pickles or I'll kill myself. And then my dad was like, definite. Oh, see, there we go, dude. Already I couldn't even
I
help
was
it.
like, bro, this isn't
I'm gonna
the
I'm gonna bleep out
wrong
I'm
podcast.
I'm gonna bleep that shit out. Like it's gonna be like part of that phrase. I'm gonna bleep out because we're not saying it this. Fuck, man! I told myself I wasn't gonna say it this podcast.
No, you're good. I know. Well, I know you're not like meaning it seriously. It's
Yeah.
it's one of those things. Like if someone's serious about it, then I got an issue.
No, of
It's
course, of
I'm
course.
still fun and games. I mean, you've heard half the shit that comes out of my mouth. You
No,
can't even put on your podcast.
no, exactly, dude. I don't think anyone's really. It's one of those things where if someone was like apologize, I would strictly refuse because, dude, you're listening to a podcast with a comedian. Dude, half my jokes are about my penis. The other ones are about farts. No one. That's your
Dude, unless
fault.
it's a recent mass murder, like everything's fine.
No,
Like
yeah, exactly.
so. But and then lastly, this one you're gonna judge me hard on though. But my mom has done it her whole life, and it was just one of
Uh-huh.
those things like you grow up and you do it because your parent does it, and it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
But I urge you to try this because my mom used to do this stuff back when she was living in India,
Mm-hmm.
dude. It was
Okay.
really good. So, all right, I love vanilla ice cream. Like vanilla
Yes.
is one of my favorite flavors.
Vanilla
I
ice cream undeservedly gets hate. Yes, I understand.
like
It's
vanilla
simple.
milkshakes, vanilla ice cream, all that.
Yeah, dude. And here's the thing, vanilla ice cream, yes, it's simple, but also don't act like it tastes like water or fucking
Dude,
cardboard. That shit's still buttery and delicious. And vanilla ice cream is like a beautiful
mhm.
renovated empty house. You can do whatever the fuck you want to it. You can add chocolates, nothing overpowered. Like if you have chocolate ice cream, chocolate sauce might be too much. Oreo crumble. You can add anything to vanilla ice cream. Vanilla ice cream is the fucking spark plug
There's
of
so
ice
much
cream.
too. Like you got
Yeah.
Madagascar vanilla, French vanilla, Antarctic
Yeah.
vanilla, vanilla
Mm.
bean. Like you got, dude.
Anyone
It's just
doesn't like vanilla is uncultured. They don't understand the intricacies of vanilla. You're just a bitch ass hater with bland taste buds. Sorry you can't appreciate the little things in life, you little spoiled fuck. Sorry.
Um, but no, dude. The thing you gotta add though is you gotta
Mm-hmm.
put cornflakes in it. You
Mm.
get like a bowl of vanilla and add cornflakes. Oh,
Jake,
oh,
Jake,
bro. It gives it
Jake,
that
fried
crunch.
ice cream is coated vanilla ice cream with cornflakes. You like fried ice cream, dude.
Oh, I'm so down.
This is fucking hilarious. This is
Dude, I thought
yes,
you were gonna
dude.
hate on this. Everyone gives me so much
No,
crap.
you are
Dude, I go
talking.
pull cereal out and I'm just like, and everyone's looking at me, grab some ice cream and just
Nah, bro, fuck
oh,
them. You put that in downtown LA and call it deconstructed fried ice cream, and you're selling to every bougie Hispanic person on the block. Every Latinx person is gonna be shitting their pants for that stuff, dude. Yeah, that's fried ice cream is like ice cream with like a thin layer of breading and cornflakes, and then like a chocolate drizzle and whipped cream on the side, like a little display. But yeah, dude, that's basically fried ice cream. So you would love fried ice cream. That's awesome. That we just okay. Thank you, dude. That made my day. That was
I
fucking hilarious.
actually know my number one that just popped in my head.
Okay, yeah. Throw that in.
Okay.
Throw that in.
This one is like hands down, nothing compares to it. It's not it's a drink, so it's not necessarily a dessert, but
No, dude, a drink can be a dessert.
banana Slurpee from 7-Eleven. Oh my
I
god.
haven't seen a banana flavored Slurpee in a cool minute because banana flavored
They got them out here in Virginia, bro.
Ah, shit, dude. We had them out here in 2000. You traveled back to 2000
Oh,
and
they
got them.
didn't know. They didn't know, dude. But man, I haven't seen that stuff since junior high. Every
Yeah,
7-Eleven,
dude, that's old.
every 7-Eleven I go into, I look whether I'm getting a Slurpee or whatever. Like I always check and see if they have a banana one. And for
Yeah.
the first time a month ago, I saw one, and dude,
Oh.
I lost my shit, man. I got so excited. I was like, oh. My sister asked me, "What do you want for Christmas?" I was like, "I wanted a banana Slurpee." So my
Yeah.
sister and her husband got me a banana Slurpee for Christmas, bro.
That's fucking awesome. You guys hear that? Jake McEntee came in his pants a month ago in a 7-Eleven when he saw a banana. Dude, no, I know what you mean though, because I really like banana ice cream, which is they have them at Cold Stones, but still not every Cold Stone, and you
Bro,
can't
chocolate
find.
chips on it.
Oh yeah, dude. And you can add so many good. I get a weird combo at Cold Stone. I go marshmallows and Kit Kats because marshmallows like weirdly stay all right in ice cream. I don't know why. And then Kit Kats are just fire. But the banana, dude, I could eat just a tub of banana ice cream by myself.
Dude, it's so bomb.
And
Especially,
a
I was so
Slurpee
bummed.
totally counts.
Dude, Carl's Jr. when they got rid of their banana chocolate chip milkshake, I was so upset.
Hey, this is gonna be like a weird thing for you to get, but for anyone listening, or I just don't know if they're out there. But if you're back and you go to Fat Burger, which I mean, I don't know when the last time you've been to Fat Burger, but
I thought the whole thing shut down.
unless it happened during the pandemic, nah, because there's one in Buena Park that I went to like pre-pandemic. But I mean, obviously it could be gone now. They have a Maui banana milkshake. Dude, it's one of the greatest milkshakes I've ever had in my life. If when you're back, we'll if we can find one that's open, we'll go get it. Dude, it is if you like banana stuff, it's so good. So good.
Dude, I love banana flavored.
It's underrated, bro. People again, uncultured people don't fuck with it. What
Everyone hates on it and then they try it and they're like, "Oh, this is good." Like,
yeah, they're like, I don't want fruit flavored stuff when I have mine. Shut up, bitch. What are you gonna get? Strawberry ice cream? Fruit too. Fuck you.
Hey, strawberry ice cream is bomb though.
No, it is, but like, yeah, but same people are like, oh, I don't like vanilla, chocolate, strawberry.
And then they go order cookie dough ice cream with freaking vanilla ice cream in it, and they're like, "Oh no, it's cookie dough."
Yeah,
Like, no, vanilla ice cream that's got cookie dough in it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think it's like a different. Yeah, no, it's a vanilla base, you morons. You elitists. Get over yourself and eat vanilla ice cream, damn it. I'm going to start making all my guests who come on, I'm going to be like, this is the vanilla ice cream segment. Eat it, bitch. I'm just going to make them sit here and eat vanilla ice cream with me.
I finished the tub of it last night. I only got a couple days left. I was like, shit, dude, the first is coming up fast. And I was like, man,
yeah.
I was like, I gotta eat this shit. So I've been every night, dude. You can ask my girl, bro. I've just been.
Oh God.
On ice
I like to put the hard shell chocolate on it too. The one that hardens. That's just really good. Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Damn, man. What's your least favorite dessert? You got one that's really gross to you? Mine's Jello.
Hands down, chocolate ice cream's the nastiest shit ever.
Okay. Yeah, I'll back you up on that.
dude, I would rather eat anything else that's actual food before your ass says something else. I'd rather eat
You
anything
could
else
see it in my eyes.
than eat that, man. That is like the worst thing. I will eat sardine flavored ice cream before I eat that.
Oh God, yeah. Chocolate ice cream's just. See, here's my thing. I feel like chocolate ice cream is more layman's than vanilla ice cream. I know it doesn't get
Oh,
the same rap, but
whoa,
bro,
basic white girl stuff. It's like ordering a pumpkin spice latte. Like you go
exactly, dude. Yeah.
order like a hot fudge sundae or something like that. Like, okay, basic white girl. You go somewhere and you're like, I want a chocolate milkshake. Dude, tell me that's not basic.
Okay, I gotta defend. I do like some chocolate milkshakes, so I can't shit on. I apologize, but chocolate ice cream is just. I don't know. Like you said, the vanilla. There's so many different kinds. Chocolate ice cream. I understand. Yes, there's double chocolate and like chocolate fudge, but I'm talking like
Nasty.
straight up chocolate at itself. There's not a variation, and double chocolate is just chocolatey or chocolate. Like vanilla bean and Madagascar, and all these vanillas have different flavors to them.
Yup.
So yeah, dude, I'm not I'm not a big vanilla or not a big chocolate ice cream guy either. I like the only time I get a chocolate milkshake is I'll get them at In-N-Out and I'll dip my fries in them, which I know is also an unpopular thing, but.
Bro, you got to do that with vanilla, or you got to do that with a strawberry vanilla mix.
Okay, I've never tried. I don't not like strawberry ice cream. I just am not like I don't love it, you know? I think I
Yeah.
avoid it, but smoothies, strawberry anything. Strawberry banana is a great one, but any strawberry based thing I'm fucking with. Same with
Strawberry
banana.
and mango based smoothies, bro. So
Mhm.
good.
I feel you, dude. Damn, I love desserts. I'm gonna be toothless by the end of this podcast because of them. But I wanted to talk to you about a couple things now about you some more. So you have a bunch of tattoos. You're a big tattoo guy. How many how many tattoos do you have?
I mean, it depends. You count sleeves as one, or you count like it depends. I
That's
mean,
I don't
I got
know. I
I got
wasn't ready for a follow-up question to my question, but
this, got these, got
okay.
that, and then I got a few on my legs that I can't show because I can't take my pants off. They're like, right next to
Yeah, man, show us your dick.
line on
Come
my
on, dude, show us.
back. I got send it in block letters, fat on my right leg.
Oh, I remember you sending
I
me
gotta
that.
send you a picture. You could put it up in a corner right here or something
Okay,
like
yeah,
that.
I'll put it up between us. Just send me it after.
And then I got what's it called on my other leg? Garage tattoo. I just have my buddy throw the Blink 182 logo on it.
That's sick.
I got another garage tattoo on my foot from Nick Tango back in high school. That
I
shit
remember that
disappeared.
one. Yeah,
That's, that's,
faded away, dude.
dude. I mean, literally, it's like just like the top at this point. Like it looked really good, and he did it well. But like when you do the side of the foot, it's just hard to stick. Nah,
Uh-huh.
dude, it looked like a bunch of PlayStation 2 controller wires just got
Oh
wrapped
God.
up and like stuck to my foot. Like it doesn't even look like it did, bro.
That's
But
brutal.
yeah, and then actually I'm getting my hand tatted in a week. So I'm getting
That's
my
sick.
hand and fingers done next week on Monday. So
What are you getting
I'm
on?
excited about that. I'm getting a Norse compass on my hand, and then
Okay.
it's gonna have ruins down like the fingers, like right there and shit. And then this one's gonna have a double band on it and connected up to my sleeve. So that'll be going all the way through. And then eventually, bro, I'm going up to my like chin, dude. I'm just gonna go all the way down.
Damn, dude.
Oh shit, and I got my back tatted. I forgot about that too.
Gonna be
So
fully tatted up, dude. I can't get tattoos because I, never put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari, man. Just gotta
oh yeah.
leave the golden body how it is.
That's just because you ain't living that wild style life, bro.
I know. I want every couple weeks. I'm like, I'm gonna be a tattoo guy. I'm tall and skinny. I'd be a cool tattoo guy. And then I'm
What
like,
happened to calling your chest you wanted?
I don't know, man. I buy shoes and desserts instead,
Hey,
and I
hey,
fucking
this will
spend
last
all
me
my.
forever, bro. When's the last time you had a sneaker for the past 20 years?
Well,
Never.
I just got into sneakers. That's true, but I don't know, man. I want to get stuff. I also have to get an Eagles tattoo because I made like a deal with the devil, and I said if the Eagles win the Super Bowl, I had to get a tattoo and name my first kid Nick. And I'm worried that if I don't do either of those, the Eagles will never win or my kid will die. So,
Well, the Eagles ain't
yeah,
gonna win again. Secondly,
fuck
you
you, man.
made a deal with the devil. So like, if you do it, aren't you finishing a contract with the devil? So like, therefore, you should screw him.
See, okay, that's true. But also, I should stop putting myself down this lane. Never once did I was like, "Hey, devil, let's do this." I
Dude,
just
I'm
was
picturing
like,
you at
I think
night
I
just
just
sitting there like,
yeah, I should clarify before people are like, "This guy worships the devil. What the fuck?" No, okay. I
straight up, I'm
tweeted,
like, fuck.
I tweeted, if the Eagles win, I'll name my firstborn son Nick because Nick Foles was the back quarterback, and then I said I'll get an Eagles tattoo. Never once was the devil added or agreed into this. I should
Dude, I
probably
was just
stop saying
picturing you
that.
with
I
some
retract my statements.
candles and a little circle and star on the floor, Erica crying in the corner. Just
That's too much work, dude. There's too much work for me to be in any form of organized religion, especially I feel like being a devil worshiper feels like a full-time job.
bro.
It has to be
That doesn't sound fun. Not to
it just
me.
doesn't. Yeah, dude.
But
I
I'm sure
couldn't
you
I
could
could
trick one of your sisters into setting it up, saying you were being romantic for your girlfriend or something. Put in a
That's
star shape.
true. Definitely my sister Cameron. Why are you doing a star? Well, first off, it's a pentagram, but yes, I'm doing it a star because Erica's my star.
Yeah.
Why do you need so many ropes to tie her down? Oh, nothing. You don't want to know about it. Really, I'm cutting her hand open and bleeding her on for a sacrifice.
I got dark fast, bro.
You think, hey, as a parent, like obviously, we're guys, so I guess it's a little different. All right, ready? You got. Let's say you got a daughter and a couple, or I don't know, however long when you want to have one, whatever the fuck makes you happy. So you have a daughter. She's old. She's the age where she's doing it. Would you rather walk in and find?
Marriage, bro. She ain't doing it till marriage.
No, 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 no. You. It's just not. It's happening now. Tell
Bro,
me, would you
I know
rather
it's not
walk
gonna happen.
in?
I'm gonna move up into the Alaskan forest. She ain't ever gonna meet a guy, and so
Oh,
therefore
well
she
then.
can't do anything.
Okay, perfect. Well, here was my question: would you rather walk in on your daughter and have ropes tied on the bed? Would you rather them be for sex or sacrificial devil worshipings? Now, because your daughter lives in the mountains, it's definitely for the devil worshiping, and it's your fault, and you're the one getting sacrificed. Your tea tasted funny
At
that
that
night.
point, I
It's because
want to be
there's rice in
sacrificed,
it.
bro. At that point, I don't want to be here no more.
You're like,
That's
hey,
it.
honey, you don't need ropes. I'll just lay down. I obviously fucked up as a parent. Get me.
Yeah, like either or, man. Like I either fucked up as a parent because my daughter worships the devil, or
Yeah.
B, I walked in and she was having sex, so I would want her to use those ropes to sacrifice me. Like either way,
Okay.
bro, it's a lose-lose.
Or a win-win if you look at it.
That's the white in you talking.
Yeah, man, that's true. That's true. It does come out in me, the audacity of my caucasity occasionally. Now, I also want to talk about how you now between us you will now see photoshopped the picture of a man from SpongeBob, and I believe his quote is something like, every day I wake up and I break my paper bones and my glass skin, and every night I'm put to sleep by the heart attacks that I have. Now, why is that the cartoon version of you? Because your body is made of styrofoam, Jake. You have had some crazy injuries, and I wanted you
Uh,
to talk about some of them, some fun ones.
so so actually, I don't look at it as, I'm made of glass. I look at it as I'm invincible,
Hmm.
because that's how many times I should have died, but instead
Okay.
only walked away with broken bones.
Okay,
You see
that's a
what I'm
good way to
saying?
look at it.
So like, I had internal bleeding in my head.
Sick.
It took me like 2.5 months to learn how to reread and all that stuff. Apparently
Still
not
not
talk.
going well. Yeah.
But took me a long time. I mean, I've
I
bitching
remember
you.
that. That was fun.
Yeah.
Those fun times.
Yeah, so like that was definitely a solid one. It was in the front of my head. If it was on the side, it was coma, back would have been dead. Got that from football. So
Mm-hmm. Love
then,
football. You were actually, I have this written in my notes. I caught my first ever pass from you, and there was a penalty for you
woo,
being past the line of scrimmage, but it's
ooh.
cool. Fun fact. No one needed to know that. No one cares. Not even you. That's cool.
First and last pass.
Yes. Became a
But,
D lineman.
but no, dude, I've been knocked unconscious 9 times, broke 17 bones now at this point. 16, 17, I don't know, around there.
Yeah.
Torn ligaments. I mean, countless sprains. Dude, I've done everything from I popped my 2 ribs out of place trying to jump a 70-foot jump on my dirt bike when I was like 13 years old, and I just
Yeah.
landed right on the face of it, and
Ooh.
let's just say it didn't go well. But
Yeah.
so I got hurt then. Broke my fingers on someone's helmet in football, throwing a football, and when it came down, dude, and it was in practice too. my fingers came down and snapped on the helmet. So then I got in trouble because it was scout and I wasn't supposed to be in there, but like I
Yeah.
was so I had to suck it up and act like I was fine.
That's just unlucky, bro.
Yeah, dude. Broken collarbone snowboarding, my hand at the desert, my hand again over the summer, broke my back as an EMT on the ambulance. Dude, I don't know, losing track. My nose I broke in wrestling. I broke it in football and Papa Warner. Broke my leg. Dude, I got a freaking stress fracture on my leg from running. I was pissed. I was like,
Yeah, bro.
no.
You were made improperly.
Broke my foot jumping off a building trying to do parkour in junior high. I broke it jumping from one building to the other because like the drop was so far I didn't think about it and it was rigid landing. And so then I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure I hurt my foot. And Logan Baker was like, dude, don't be a pussy, just jump. I was like, fine. I'm not a pussy. So then I jumped off the building and I landed and I was like, oh, it's for sure broke now. Dude, I was man, it was like about a month before football or like 3 weeks before football. And I was going into freshman year. So I was like, I can't be a little bitch. Like, so I had to just fucking suck it up and tie it all tight and try and play and stuff, dude. Like that shit hurt. But
yeah. That's tough, bro.
Yeah, it's been a lot of injuries, but at least I didn't pull my hamstring trying to run drunk at Stagecoach.
Yes. That story was first told on here because I took that shit to my grave, dude. I went into practice that next week, faked an injury in warm-ups. I couldn't face the music. I don't know why.
Here to make sure I talked about it.
Yeah, I should have known better, I suppose.
Dude, you were like 300 pounds at the time, and you're like, no, Jake, I've been working out. I'm faster than you now.
All right, I was not 300 pounds, but I was heavier. I was definitely the heaviest. Like people have heard me talk about on here, like my 6,000 calorie diet days. I was in the prime of that when I pulled it. Here's the thing, though. I didn't lose the race. I only lost to you, but I never was trying to beat you.
Oh, you beat
We're
the
just trying to beat the guy.
Dude?
Yeah, dude, I beat him. Fuck him. I won. I'm a winner. He can't take that away from me.
He's old enough to have grandkids, and he was drunk.
All right, he was not 50. They were like 35, dude.
Bro, on a good day.
They were not 50 though. They were like middle age. They were just out of the prime of their life.
He was having a midlife crisis and was like, I'm going to show this dude I'm faster than him.
Oh, I pulled it
I turn around and I see you just holding your leg.
It hurt.
And then, dude, you freaking told your coach that you hurt it training over the weekend because you wanted to stay in shape.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And they were like, damn, good for you. I missed like 4 months because of that shit,
dude.
Worth it.
Yeah, I was like, God, I literally, because the 6,000 calorie podcast, that's why I put that in there. Dude, I love that podcast.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's like if you're fucking fat ass just trying to run through a fucking golf course with hills, bro.
That was the dumbest part. I think I maybe don't pull it if we're on flat ground, but I was running through the 18th hole or some bullshit like that. Stupid as fuck. Now, dude, here's the cool thing, though. It was a good learning point because recently my friends have had this obsession where they drunk race. Like, in fact, we went on a trip a while ago where seating arrangements in a car was determined strictly by who won the foot race. Like first place got passenger, second place got window behind the shortest person, third got window, last place had to sit bitch. Like so it was, and then like my friends have just been racing, and here's the thing is I'm relatively fast, and I'm, hey man, I ran a 4.840, so I am
On
relative
Madden?
in real life, bitch. I played Division I football. You can't tell
Yeah.
me shit.
Hey.
But that's the thing is people want to race me because of that, and I've been asked, and because of Stagecoach, I've been like, no, and they're like, oh, come on, I know I'd beat you, and I go, that's cool, man, and they're like, all right, then you're saying I beat you, and I go, what I'm saying is I'm not gonna go pull my hamstring in the street right now and have to ask my dad to put my underwear on for me so I can prove that I'm fucking faster than you. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm too grown for that shit. That was 21-year-old Brandon. I'm 23 now. And next year I get to learn split
Dude.
Ritas. So
I got so many videos of you from that Stagecoach weekend. Every
Mm.
single one is, we really out here. We really out
Yeah,
here.
I have a lot of I'm a catchphrase person. Phrases stick with me. And that was my phrase. And yeah, I have a bunch of videos of me saying that too. One of my favorite memories from Stagecoach that year was we were in the RV park, and I like left to go hang out with this chick, and I was going in, and I was like so drunk, and I was chugging beers as I walked in because I didn't want to spend $1 trillion on a beer inside. And I had this moment where I chug a whole beer right at the gate before I go in, and I just get that pit in your stomach. You start to salivate, so you're about to throw up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yo.
And I'm like, oh no, and I'm closing my eyes. I'm going, "Mm," and I'm trying so hard not to throw up, and then all of a sudden, I hear a guy go, come on, let it out. And I look up, and I now realize that a large group of people are like gathered around me like I'm a reality TV show, just going, come on, throw up, throw up, throw up. And when I got it better, I was like, I'm fine. People were like, "Aw," like they were bummed out that I didn't throw up right before I went. Fucking assholes, dude.
Dude, was that the day that you went home and went to bed at like 1 o'clock to come back?
No, no. I never did that. But I did leave. I left Stagecoach probably at about 7,
Oh, okay.
7:30.
Dude,
I
it
missed,
felt so early. I was like, called you, like, where the fuck are you? And you're like, I'm
dude.
home, find a ride.
I just got lost, and I was I was so drunk. Like I remember I watched Willie Nelson completely by myself, and then I found my mom dancing in the crowd by herself. I was like, "What's up,
Like
mom?" And then
10,000 people, you run into her.
the odds, and then I lost her within 30 seconds. And I was all alone. I was so fucked up, dude, that I remember I was sitting on my phone doing whatever, and a security guard came up and gave me water, and he was like, "You look like you need this." And I was like, "Jesus, thank you." Like it was, yeah. And I left. I remember the headliner that night was Brett Eldridge or Aldridge, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And he was like the one guy I didn't get into, so I didn't really give a fuck, and I dipped. And I missed it, and I was passed out, and then I didn't even drink the next day because I was so bummed that my
I
hamstring
know,
was
bro.
internally bleeding.
Dude, and then the where the fuck's Andy at?
Yeah, we just kept playing Rob Stone because because he's like, I don't know where Andy's at, and we lost him. Yeah, it was a shit show, dude. It was so much fun, but it was a shit show. I don't listen to as much country as I used to.
Bro, I pretty
Um,
much only listen to punk now.
Yeah, I've kind of like it's not even that I don't like it. It just I don't know, there's a slight repetitiveness that comes with country, and it just is, I don't know. I just kind of grew out of it. I really like a lot of punk now too. I'm really getting into it. My most listened artist this year was Green Day, and
Ah,
it was I listened to
they got a handful of good ones, but I don't know, bro. I'm not a huge
I
Green Day.
love Green Day. I listened to American Idiot the most, like, and that album came out in 2000. I'm 20 years late. Um,
bro.
Yeah, dude, it was fun. I would like to go to a festival again whenever festivals are a real thing. I don't know
Dude,
when that will be.
Dude, I wish that they'd bring back the Warp Tour from Vans, bro.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Dude,
That'd be really cool. That'd be super.
out of like Aussie Fest or something.
Mm-hmm.
Those would be badass, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure I bet you there's like small ones you could find and we could attend that we wouldn't know anyone there, but it still would be fun. Like you'd discover
Not
some
out in
cool new
Virginia.
artists. No, well, yeah, not out there. Um, you'll find some country places though. Okay, dude, we're gonna move into another segment right now. We're gonna move into the dumbass of the week. So, dumbass of the week this week brought to you by Red Foreman.
Dumbass, dumbasses, dumbass, 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 dumbass.
The dumbass of the week this week, brought to you by Red Foreman, are people and purchasing condoms. And I say this because there is a large outbreak of super gonorrhea. I was not aware that super gonorrhea was a thing, but I saw a Twitter headline today and it said scientists are talking about a large outbreak of super gonorrhea. I don't read articles, I just read headlines, so I don't know what makes it super. I don't know why everyone's getting it, but I'm going to assume because we're not wearing condoms. So, yeah, my dumbass of the week are people and their protection / condom skills, whatever you want to call it. I just super. Also, again, back to the Virginia lazy naming. Super gonorrhea. I mean,
You also didn't read the article. It could have just been the
yeah.
headline, like you said, and then it went in and it's like, oh, gonorrhea is spreading super fast now. So it made it could have just been like the.
Well, I
catcher-
looked at
put it on your
several
podcast.
article headlines, but there's no, it's definitely, it probably has it's probably like xylolifillosis, like, they have all these bullshit names, like,
Yeah.
COVID, what's COVID? COVID is really COVID, or does it have a different name? I don't even remember now. But like the swine flu is H1N1, and
Yeah.
there's all, malaria and the Zika virus, like everything has complicated names if you look at it. So I'm sure there's something really, but I don't know. I just thought super gonorrhea was pretty ridiculous. So if you're listening, make sure you wrap up. I don't want any of my listeners, anyone from the squad here, getting super gonorrhea. Yeah, because super gonorrhea is bad. That's my official statement on it. You heard it here first. Your Last Resort podcast. Super gonorrhea bad ? There you go. I'm writing headlines for you. I wanted to ask you, we're gonna kind of wrap up the podcast. We've been going for about an hour now. Before we get into the final segments where we just kind of talk about shit, I wanted to talk to you one more time about your clothing brand. I think this is fun for creators to think about, and maybe it's something you have or haven't thought about, and fun for people to hear, because I think people now are rooting for you, whether they heard about your stuff off this podcast or when they heard it. It's hard not to get it behind a message like this. You know what I mean? Like your clothing is dope looking, but it could be ugly and could have two dicks docking together. But the message was, so look up docking. I'm not going to do a joke about it. No, I know you do, but I don't think a lot of people do. Look up docking if you want to throw up in your mouth. But I think that, back to being serious, you have a good message. People are rooting for you. Where would you like to see Sophisticated Lifestyle Company in 10 years?
In 10 years, man, I'd love to see it as my source of income, not just a side hustle and stuff. It's something that means a lot to me. It represents my lifestyle. It's something I'm very passionate about, both in the clothing industry and what it stands for, as well as the most passionate part is obviously the suicide awareness. That's why I chose to wear this shirt today, is because that's the most important part to me, is just, even if my company doesn't take off, which hopefully it does, I just hope at least it can touch one person, if not more than that, with this, help anybody out there that is struggling, who knows somebody that's struggling. I've been through some ups and downs myself. If anybody wants help, I don't believe that any two struggles are the same. If you if you're, for you and your sister, if you guys have a family member die, that could be your guys's, we'll just say great, great, great grandparent, because I don't want to put a
Yeah.
bad thing out
No,
there
no, I
for
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
but it's still, even though it's the same relation to you guys, it's still not the same struggle, so I don't want anyone out there thinking that like, oh, he's just going to think he understands. Like, no, I don't understand. Nobody will understand, but I'm here to help you. I'm here to do everything and anything I can in my power to make you understand that you are cared for. If you don't believe that, then just shoot me a DM. See on
Yeah.
Sophisticated Lifestyle. Go
Fuck
on
yeah,
there.
dude.
We'll get back to you at the latest within a day, but usually within 15 minutes to an hour. So we'll get back to you. Just our DMs, our email, anything like that. We are, very, very, very loving and passionate community about that here with us. And so any one of us, if you don't want to talk to me, we do, I do have my girlfriend who works with me on this stuff. So she can talk to you guys. It's just whatever you guys are preferring.
Yeah, yeah. There's the hotline too. The number, I'll have it between us right here. If you ever need that, if you ever feel like you're someone who needs it, reach out for help. Just do it. We've had I didn't meet him. It was before I was born, but I had a family member who killed himself because he just didn't think that there was anything he could do and that his life was worthless. And I don't think that when you're in a state of mind like that, that you realize, one, that you're not useless and that life always gets better and will get better. And that also I think an important thing is you'll never realize how much you hurt the people you leave behind.
Suicide doesn't kill one person.
Yeah.
It kills thousands more.
Yeah, that shit still hurts my family. So I'm glad that you were putting such a good message forward, and that's a good place to have. That's a good goal to have your place in 10 years. That's what, in 10 years I'd like to have comedy my full time. I don't think, it's a slow burn. I don't think I'm going to be, Bert Kreischer or Bill Burr in 10 years or anything like that. But if I can be going on the road and selling out weekends in Omaha and doing, shows in Virginia, dude, that's all I need. It's the simple things, getting to do what I love.
Yeah, dude.
I'm super happy to see what you're doing though, bro. Now let's move into the official Would You Rather segment. We're going to do 2 more Would You Rathers now since we're officially in it. So the first one is, would you rather shrink 8 inches in height or have your nose grow 8 inches?
Shrink 8 inches in height, bro. I'm short. I'm 5'9" anyways. That don't matter.
Yeah, okay. That's okay. So that's really interesting because I have a very large nose, so I don't need any more inches on my nose. And 8 inches on even a person with a small nose you'd have an absurd nose. And for any of you who are like, well, I get a nose job. Vetoed. Can't do that. It's my would you rather question. No nose jobs.
Dude,
no heightening surgeries.
If you had an 8-inch nose, dude, I would literally just call you dickhead 24/7.
You would be my friend, and that's completely okay. I have an 8-inch nose. I wouldn't be your friend either. Let's not lie to each other here. Yeah, but also, okay, so here's what's interesting. As for me, I was like 8 inches. I would be 5'6", which is not a tall guy, but I'm still not that short of a guy. There's a lot of people.
I'm 5'1", bro.
Yeah, you are
8 inches. I'm 5'1", dude.
You are a very small person now.
I'd be wearing heels.
Yeah, you are I'm also terrible at math. I'd be 5'7". I think, but still, yeah, I'd be fine. I'd rather be fine. Yeah. So I was interested because I thought, I was like, I want to hear what you would say, because you would become a very short person. But I guess even then, at least you're still not like legally a little person. Like you don't become, because there's like so many like physical and like mental challenges that come with that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'd rather just be a shorter dude and then have a giant nose,
Hey, I already got a girl anyways, man. So she loves me for me.
If I became 5'7", I would still be 6 inches taller than my girlfriend. So it would be
the same height as your girlfriend. You couldn't tell us apart.
Yeah, never. I'd come up behind you, I'd grab you and be like, "Oh my gosh, I love the way your beard feels, babe." And I'd be like, "God damn it, you're not Erica." It'd just throw me off all the time. It'd create problems, you know?
Yeah, bro, for sure.
You might mistake me too for your girlfriend because then you would be used to everyone being taller than you. And we're both white. I don't know.
That
I
is
was,
true.
I was thinking about this too. You were like my great 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 grandpa. And I was starting to think of this. It seems like my ancestors come from Canada because I'm French Canadian, but I also don't know how long French people have been good people. Because I was thinking, as a white person, do you
Wait, are
really?
French people good people?
I mean, they quit wars, but like I'm like Lejean's from Quebec. They came from France at one point, and did theirs. But I don't know, dude. I'm not a history book. Maybe French people owned slaves. They probably did. There was white people there. So my question is, as a white person, and for other white people, do you even really care about your great 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 grandpa? Because there's a very solid chance he was a piece of shit. If you think about it. Now I don't want to get anything started. That was just a thought I had. Let it keep you up at night. Let it think about you. That's all I have to say. So, what are you going to go? So, we're both going with 8 inches shorter then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I agree. Okay. Now, this is the last one. Would you rather be known? This question itself just made me laugh when I read it. Would you rather be known for breaking hearts or breaking toilets? I don't
What's
know,
your
man. I just would go breaking toilets because I feel like I'm already kind of known for that. Like, I feel like I'm synonymous with taking big dumps, especially when I was a hefty boy. I was a 6 shit a day guy. I've
Oh,
talked about
dude,
that too.
your high school protein shits, dude.
Mm.
You can smell that in the hallway.
Well, I mean, nothing. The worst part was too, dude. Is I I don't know if I've gone into this detail about it, so this would be fun. And for
Oh
any
God.
woman, they're gonna be like, I've never heard this. So when
Hey,
I was in
babe,
high
just
school.
log off the podcast now.
Yes. So when I was, yes, any women you might want to plug your ears. So when I was a junior in high school or senior or just anytime when I was taking these nasty protein dumps, they're very, 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 very wet dumps. And I say that I'm not trying to be fucking gross and stuff, but I'm genuinely describing like if you ever taken a shit, there's like the one wipers, those would be like dry, and then there's wet ones where you're like, oh, there's some patching work to be done down here. Every one of my shits was like wiping a jar of peanut butter is a good way to describe it.
That's
So
stupid, bro.
no, but here's the thing, man, is it
Wait,
sucked because
chunky or smooth peanut butter?
smooth peanut butter for sure, not chunky unless I ate corn. Um, that one was gross. So, but here's the thing, you guys gotta understand. I would take 6 dumps a day, and when you take dumps, the wetter ones like I was describing, this isn't a let me go dump, I'll be done in 5 minutes. This was a like 10-minute ordeal. I had to plan my life around dumps. I would hold dumps because I didn't have bathroom passes in high school. I would hold dumps because I didn't have 10 minutes before my next class and shit like that. It was terrible. But one of the saddest things, guys, is, and now I'm going to get a little vulgar with you, so I apologize. When you take wet dumps, sometimes they're never ending. And I don't know if you guys have wiped your own asshole 20 times in a row, but if you have, your butt bleeds eventually because it's raw. And sometimes it gets painful, and sometimes you just have to leave with an itchy, bloody ass. And that's my story. And I don't know why. Here's the thing. A bunch of guys were like, wicked. And almost every girl listener has stopped listening now. I'm sorry. I tried to do it, I feel like, as less vulgar as I could. But yeah, man, just taking dumps like that was a normal thing. That was the best part about being done with football, was only pooping once a day. The other day, I didn't poop for a whole day. I hadn't done that in 7 years. It was sick.
How do you know how long it's been?
Cause, dude, you ever like when you shit 6 times a day and all of a sudden it's 11 at night and you're like, I haven't pooped today. Oh, am I gonna die? Is everything okay?
How do you
start
know
to-
it's been 7 years? Like 7 years ago you went to
Oh,
day.
well, I mean, like, I'm just guessing because I mean,
All right.
4 years of
I hope
college
you had your little
football,
calendar at home.
3 years of really committed high school football, probably like 7 years. Would be safe to say. I don't know though. Yeah, so that was all about shitting. So yes, I would break toilets because I already break toilets. Um, I'm also too ugly to be a heartbreaker, so there is some appeal to be a heartbreaker. Like that'd be cool. I wish there could have been a phase where I was like, yeah, I dated 3 women, had 75 girlfriends. I'm sick, but not. So I'm gonna go with toilets. What about you, man? It's just been me talking for the last 5 minutes. I apologize.
Oh, you're good. I would go with breaking toilets because I would never want to ever be with enough girls to say breaking hearts because I only love and have only ever
Mm.
had eyes for my girlfriend.
Blink twice if she has a gun to your head right now. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, that's a good answer because yeah, Mariah's probably gonna listen, so you don't want to say anything that she's, nothing like getting in trouble for stuff you say on a podcast.
No,
Um,
but I would probably go with breaking toilets because then like that'd be something like, hey babe, just got to deal with it. Like I break toilets when I shit. Then I could
mhm.
probably be a comedian, honestly.
Yeah.
Like at that point, like, but if I was a heartbreaker, then it's like, well, am I gonna end up breaking my girl's heart and she leaves me, not me leave
Mhm.
her? And then am
Yeah.
I like,
Yeah, dude. You're making some good points because now that you think about it, I've always, as a comedian, been like, every comedian's like, I have trauma, my family, this and that. And, I don't really have any. And I was
what
like,
the shit in the
how do I
woods?
comedian? But now that I think about it, dude, none of these comics have ever experienced 7 years of an itchy, bloody asshole. So,
Oh, you don't know that, bro. Bert Kreischer looks like he has.
okay, yeah, you're fit. Yeah, him and Tom would definitely be like, I've been there, man. They know what I'm talking about. Any
Especially
heavy,
back in the machine days.
yeah, any hefty boy who likes to drink and eat knows exactly, has had that. But here's the thing: those of you who are like, I've had those nights. You ever had them every day of your life? No wonder I'm such an irritable, terrible person. It all makes sense now. You've bettered me as a person today. Thanks, Jake. uh, Yeah, man. I didn't think that was that hard of a would you rather. The question itself made me giggle. And I was by myself. And when shit can make me laugh by myself, it's pretty funny. So,
Well, every fuckboy's gonna go, oh, I'd rather be a heartbreaker because I
yeah,
already am.
dude, I was literally gonna take that, and yeah. I would need to break toilets. I'm already a heartbreaker, man. It's a lonely, cold world out here. All right, dude, go home and masturbate by yourself, you lonely bastard. Like, you're so cool.
Routine hasn't affected their dating lives at all.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we're gonna move into the last segment right now. It's the last resort media, which is where we talk about stuff we've watched, give it a rating. I don't know if you've heard about the 1 through 3 scale, but that's how we rate movies. One makes it you don't need to see it. 2 is a must. Is you should watch it. 3 is a must see, and then it's just kind of simple like that. So I did not watch a bunch of movies this week. I watched the Star Wars Christmas special, which
The Lego one or
the
the
Lego
Chewbacca?
one.
All
Nah,
right.
I really want to watch the
No,
original. I know
no,
it's terrible, but
no,
like, dude, you know how
dude,
important
there's
much
Wookiee porn in it.
that's enough reason to watch it right there.
It's a little kid named Lumpy who gets a lump watching Wookiee porn.
Well, that's okay, man. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just need to see it for the novelty of it because I know it's terrible. Like, it's so. For any of you who don't know, they aired a Christmas special, I think, in the '80s or
Yeah.
the early '90s, and it was so bad that it aired once on like CBS, and they never aired it again. And you can watch it on you can find it online, like versions
YouTube.
of it.
YouTube, you can find it.
I heard it's so bad though. So I watched the Lego Star Wars one. It was fun. It's a 2. It's to me it's a 2 right in the middle. If you don't like Star Wars, obviously it's a 1. Don't watch it. But it is cool because they like all three generations of Star Wars are in it, and they do a cool way of having like every character in it, and it's Lego, so it's not canon, and they make fun of each individual like parts of it, like this sucks and I like this and making fun of like stormtroopers for not being able to aim. It was a fun movie. And then I watched The Night Before, which I hyped up last week on the podcast. But that's a 3. It's a Christmas movie. Seth Rogen. I know Christmas is past, but it's still worth watching. There's a scene where he goes into a church, and that's all I was saying. It's arguably one of the funniest scenes in cinematic history. And then TV shows. I finished Cobra Kai already. I don't even know if last podcast I was able to talk about it. I might have recorded. I think I recorded before I started it and finished it before this recording. So I watched it. I think I recorded last Sunday. It's now Sunday, if you're wondering. So yeah, I already finished it. So good. Highly suggest it. And then I also watched this show called Auntie Donna's House, which it's sketch comedy by these Australian guys. It's very weird, but it's right up the alley of my sense of humor. It's fucking hilarious. I don't like, check it out, I guess, if you like this podcast, because my humor is probably similar to it, but it's weird. It's very weird. Like, just don't get mad at me when it's really weird, but it's really funny. And then music wise, let's see. I don't think I really. For those of you who are listening to the audio, you know that we play at the end a drop of music by Wax, the artist. He plays the song Last Resort, which he gave permission to use. Can't do it on YouTube because of copyright shit. But he dropped an album called, what is it called? It's Wax, and it's old songs from YouTube that weren't on streaming services until now. That's literally the title of it. And it's all old songs. So dude, there's songs on there that he dropped 13 years ago, some that are like a year old. And dude, this album is so fire. If you like Wax, check it out. If you've never heard of Wax, this is honestly a good album to check him out, because you kind of get all his discography put into one. It's fucking phenomenal. Yeah, so that's all I got to suggest for the Last Resort Media. It's up now. The floor is yours, buddy. Kind of put people on stuff, whatever you like, all that.
Same categories or like just in general?
Nah, go movie. I mean, you can do movies, music, shows. Someone suggested a book once.
No,
Podcast if you want.
Doesn't
Yeah, I
look
don't
like
know. No, dude. No, it doesn't. Most of my guests don't read. One guy read, and I swore I'd never put my listeners. No, I'm just kidding. There's been a couple of people, books, but
dude, I barely read text. Like I ain't reading.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, for a TV show, I got to go with, just because it came out yesterday, Letterkenny. They came out with the new season yesterday. Have you seen it, Brandon?
No, I've never even heard of it. What's it about?
Oh, dude. All right. So it's right up your alley on humor too, man. It's a Canadian TV show that got picked up by Hulu.
Okay.
And it's pretty much is how you would picture Canada. So they still look like they're from the 90s. You know, they haven't caught up yet.
Yeah.
And they're different players. You got your like typical hockey guys where all they do is use hockey lingo and talk about big city snipes and shit like that, you know. And then you have your hick, which are the main characters. And the main hick is the toughest guy in Letterkenny. So he, like, every episode is like they're street fighting or something like that as well, because it's pretty much is like he just drinks, farms, and fights. Like, you know, and just to prove, like, if someone thinks they're tougher than him, then they fight. And then you have your like ska crowd where, like, you know, you got like all the like total like black overalls with like the like stuff, and like they do all like these dance moves and stuff, like doing all that crap. And then you got like the chicks, and then you got the bar. So like, I don't know, it's a definitely for me is a 3, but it's for sure for out of people that I've talked to, like all my buddies love it. Any girl that I've ever suggested it to is like, you know, it's like Blue Mountain State. Like, you don't go tell a girl to go watch Blue Mountain State, but like your buddies, you're like, oh dude, check the show out. Like, it's like that. And let's see, movies. Oh, I gotta go with for a movie something I saw this past week. We've been on a Christmas grind since the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
Thanksgiving, dude. All we've been watching is Christmas movies.
I
But
feel you.
one that I watched was Soul, or not
Oh,
Christmas. Sorry, that was the first after Christmas movie that we
the
watched.
Pixar one. How is that?
Yeah. So it was I would say it's a 2. So or
Okay.
yeah, it's one of those like I'm never gonna watch it again, to be honest.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
But it's one of those where it's like, it's total family movie that you watch where
Uh-huh.
it's like nothing crazy. It's not really something I would ever put on, but it was one of those like big Zoom family movies that we
Yeah.
did with my brother-in-law's family. And so I don't know, it was like had like good little funny, stupid humor in it and stuff. But yeah, I'd probably put it as like a 2. And then music wise, dude, for sure, just I mean anything Blink 182, Godsmack, or
Mm-hmm.
my probably one of my favorites is System of a Down.
Okay. That's a good,
Um,
yeah, good suggestion. I just got into Blink 182 like a couple weeks
really,
ago. Yeah, I was talking
uh,
about them on a couple of podcasts ago. I
they
like their
got,
music a lot.
and they got some funny ass shit too. Like, bro, they got what's that like? Not Another Christmas or whatever. Have you heard that
Yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That one, and then well, we got the what's it called? I was this is actually really bad, dude. I was sitting there and like I had my whole family over and stuff a couple months ago, and have my phone on shuffle on my punk and alternative music,
yeah.
and shit you not, bro. Down the hall is my phone, and the song "Blowjob" by Blink 182 comes on.
Yeah. That's
I
hilarious.
got my little 7-year-old cousins running
Oh
around, and dude,
no.
you just see me sprinting out of the bathroom, dude. Like I held my piss and just started running down the hall, and I was like, "Fuck!" Turn it off, and I was like, thankfully, it's like right before it started. I was just trying to talk super loud so nobody can hear.
That's fucking great, dude. Um, that's
Yeah.
great. That's always the worst when some music kicks on, like it just shuffles on that you're like, oh shit. Like you don't even think about it because you're an adult, you don't have to change stuff. But when it comes on with family, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
Any other stuff you want to suggest or no? Otherwise we're gonna wrap the podcast up,
Um,
man.
I'm gonna say honestly, the overall out of everything, number one thing that's my favorite that you guys should check out is Sophisticated Lifestyle. I heard they
There you
got
go.
like
Nice. No
Instagram,
shameless
but
plugs here,
they
man.
got some nice clothing and hats, bro.
Yeah.
They got
Well, that's
some.
perfect because this is normally where I let you plug your stuff. So if one more time you want to just kind of talk about it and wrap it up, I'll wrap it up too then.
Um, yeah. So actually, something that's really exciting. In about a month or so, we're gonna be dropping some jewelry as well. So
Okay.
there'll be some chokers and stuff for girls, or I mean it's 2020, so guys, if you want, I mean,
Yeah, man.
a sell is a sell. So
Yeah.
gonna be having all that stuff. Gonna be
Yeah.
doing a couple necklaces. Thinking about maybe getting a few bracelets or stuff like that as well too. So that's
You getting a
exciting.
grill made? Can I get a grill? With
Yeah,
sophisticated lifestyle?
I'm gonna get a grill right here, and it's just gonna say "fuck Brandon."
All right,
But
dude. Can I get one too?
yeah.
Sick.
And then lastly too is we got here's the back logo on it. This is our hoodies.
Mm-hmm.
So got let's see, there we go. So got our hoodies.
Those are
That's the
dope.
back. Here's the front on it.
I always love hoodies with the small logo on the front, the big one on the back. I don't like when there's too much shit
Always.
going on in the front.
Bro, if there's too much, like I'm not a fan. I'm cool if it's like a cross or whatever, but when
Yeah.
it's too big of one, it's just I don't know. It's not for me.
It
But
gets aggressive.
yeah, so we actually just so we're super interactive with like our I used to say followers, the customers, anything you want to say. So like we respond to everything usually within 15 minutes to an hour. Like I said, we actually put polls up and questions and stuff like that. We're very active. We actually let our followers choose our company colors. So
Yeah.
obviously I was set on black and white. That's something was like, oh, this is, I wear black and white clothes. That's what I do. So,
Yeah, I feel you.
but the thing is like, we wanted to add in either like pink, uh, like a light blue or tealish and pink, or do purple. And so add that in with the colors. And so we did a little voting thing, and we had about 20 to 30 total votes between Twitter and Instagram that were for pink and blue. So that's why I got that long sleeve with the pink and blue logo. You'll see that we got that pink and blue logo on our social media as well, because that got voted over the black and white one too. So if you
Yeah.
follow us, we we do polls on Twitter. We do we do some polls, we do questions, stuff like that on our Instagram. We're very interactive with our crowd. We love to hear feedback from you guys. Also, if you guys are good at skating, snowboarding, anything like that, if you have a lot of followers, anything at all, and you guys want to get sponsored, get some free clothes or whatnot, like just shoot us a DM. Like I said, we already got, I got 2 skaters right now, or 2 male skaters, got a girl skater, got a handful of models, and then I got a snowboarder, and I got a dirt biker, but I'm always looking for more, especially looking for a BMX guy right now, because due to quarantine, I can't really get my BMX guy his clothes yet. So
Yeah.
If anybody wants or thinks they get sponsored, if you guys are good at singing or something like that, and you guys do punk music or metal or any type of like rock or punk like that, then just shoot us a DM as well too. We'd love to get a couple people doing whatever it is that you love in our shirts, and we'll post you, we'll tag you, so anything that we can do to help you, anything you can do to help us, works out.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, guys. So if you're looking to get the clothing, you can find the link to their website and their social media in the bio. Make sure you get it. Join me this week. I'm going to be copping some gear this week. Was waiting to get paid, Christmas and all of that. So I'm going to cop some stuff. Squad, join me, cop it. Make sure you tag them, get thrown up on their page. Maybe you'll be looking real cute and you'll get some new followers, girls, guys, either one, and you won't be so lonely. So make sure you tag them. Guys, thank you for listening to the podcast. I still have stickers available if you want them. Jake, I'm going to get your address too, and I'll ship you out a couple when we get off this. Send some out. That way, Virginia, I got to ship some more out. So if you want some, hit me up. Let me know. They're completely free. I just want people to rock my shit. Jake, thank you so much for doing the podcast. I really appreciate it. No, yeah, it was a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed. And most importantly, thank you for letting us be your last resort. See ya.
This has been a Your Last Resort production.